Hey everybody, welcome back to another monthly market update for real estate in Kelowna and the Central Okanagan, this time overviewing the stats in March of 2025. So March seemed to fly by, and March definitely, in the Okanagan anyway, marks the kickoff to spring. And if you know anything, if you've seen any of my videos before, spring is one of the hotter markets here in Kelowna and the Okanagan. And we had a fairly strong March. I definitely feel like the end of March and over the last couple of weeks is when I've really noticed things start to pick up. We're seeing listings finally be sold. There's multiple offers happening, and it seems like there's an abundance of buyers coming to the market. So we've seen a healthy increase in terms of sales over the last month. We saw a little bit of a dip in terms of average prices, but we've seen properties sit for less days on market. As we continue through April and May, I definitely foresee things continuing to head in an upward trajectory, slowly creeping up through the buyer's market. Eventually we're going to hit that balanced market, and then I think we're going to flatten out, if not slightly increase, as we go throughout the summer. The Bank of Canada's current overnight rate is still at 2.75%, but we are expected a rate announcement on April 16th, and then we also have the election coming on April 28th. So this is going to be a very interesting month to see what happens with interest rates, the real estate market. We're dealing with the tariffs. We just had the carbon tax get removed, and we saw gas prices plummet. So there's a lot going on socioeconomically, politically, and real estate is always ever changing. So it is a pretty interesting time right now. But besides all that, let's just get into the stats. I'm not here to discuss any politics because really I'm not that well versed in it. Our absorption rate, like I said, has creeped up a little bit. It's at 9.4% here in the Central Okanagan, again, which is still healthily in a buyer's market, trending upwards, but we're still pretty deep into a buyer's market. We saw sales increase in the month of March to 370 sales in total, which is up just over 17% from the previous month and over 10% from this time last year. We saw the average sales price for all product increase just over 6% at 6.02%. from this time last year to an average sales price of $770,664. The list to sell ratio is still almost 5% off what people are expecting to get versus what they get, at an average of 95.77%. And like I said, we have seen a drop in the average sales price for individual product across the board. Really slight changes in townhomes and single family homes, with the biggest change coming from condos, which is not surprising because it's probably our most saturated market right now. The average sales price for a condo dropped 12.36% to an average price of $443,684. Townhouses dropped less than 1% with almost no change to an average price of $750,493. And we saw single family homes take a 2.37% drop to an average sales price of $1,117,815. Like I said, the average days on market is continuing to drop. We are now at an average of 66 days on market, which is still up over 4% from this time last year, which was 63 days. And we are up 16.61% in terms of total inventory from this time last year, with 3,932 current active listings, which is giving us just over 10 and a half months of inventory. So there's still a ton of opportunities here for both buyers and sellers, depending on what market you're in, but definitely buyers have the advantage in this current market with the abundance of inventory, flattening of prices, but we are starting to see properties sell. So that gap we're seeing from the 9% and just under 12%, where over 12 to 20% is when you get into the balanced market. We're seeing that gap start to shrink. So we will see what happens over the month of April, because I see over the month of April and May, with all the stuff we have going on in Canada currently, we're going to see maybe some drastic changes. So I'm very interested to see what pans out. If you have any questions about what I went over, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All my information is on the screen right now, and you can call me, text me, or email me. I'll be happy to help you out and answer any questions you may have. Again, my name is Boholij, your Kelowna and Okanagan real estate professional and relocation specialist. If you like my monthly market updates, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and there's a link in the description below to my main page, Living in Kelowna BC, where I give you a ton of information on Kelowna, the Okanagan, the different neighborhoods, what it's like to live here, the cost of living here. And if you're interested, you're planning on moving here, I definitely think it's worth checking out. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.